Chosen ones, the math ain't mathing. You ever had the feeling that the table's gonna turn in your favor? What's last shall be first. What's first shall be last. All my chosen ones that resonates with, smash the thumbs up. If this resonates with you, then you're chosen. I need you to smash the thumbs up. If this doesn't resonate with you, then you're probably not chosen. The math isn't mathing for you. But if God's your ultimate calculator, I need you guys to put God got me. If you understand exactly what I'm talking about, smash the thumbs up and send this to everybody who needs to hear this. Okay? This is what I'm going to let you guys know. Math ain't mathing. Okay? Your pure energy shield. Your all armors of righteousness. Your anointed and appointedness. Yes. Okay? It's all adding up to the picture that these people, no matter what they do, no matter what they say, whatever weapons formed against you, it won't prosper. And God sent me to tell you guys right now, let you guys know, let you know this person right now watching this video, you clicked on this right video at the right time, it's right for you. That whatever things are adding up in your life, if the math ain't mathing, ask God, the ultimate calculator, to subtract the things in your life so you can add the right things so God can multiply your blessings. Okay? People are going to try to exploit you. People are going to try to find fault in you. Okay? And the math ain't mathing. When you walk around with a pure, righteous heart, okay, you might not be perfect, okay, but you might be making enemies in uncharted territories. You might be making enemies you don't even want to, but understanding you're making enemies and you're not even knowing why you're making enemies. If anything, you're walking around with a sound mind and a loving heart. But sometimes these people, sometimes these Decepticons, we're fighting in a spiritual battle where flesh and blood, we're not fighting against flesh and blood, we're fighting against evil spirits, demonic spirits. So when people are coming against you and the math isn't adding up, you gotta ask God, you gotta ask God for a renewed spirit. You gotta ask for God for renewed righteousness. You gotta ask for God for a sound mind to discern these people, to discern these Decepticons, to look at the ways of man is wicked. Okay? When you're looking at your goals and the goals aren't adding up and the math isn't math, and maybe you're being pulled away. Maybe you're being pulled away from your goal, from your destiny. You got to really realign yourself. And I know sometimes it's harder to realign yourself when you fall off track. But no matter what day of the week, no matter what turn, no matter what journey you go through, to understand that, you know, through a lot of suffering, through a lot of struggle, through a lot of strife, you will be triumphant. Okay, because you're MVP, you're God's most valuable prophet. You know, you guys need to smash the thumbs up. Okay, I'm a diamond in the rough, and yes, you are a diamond in the rough. God just has to polish you. But when the math isn't mathing, you know, let me tell you guys something. The devil is the author of confusion. The devil is the author of confusion. The devil is the author of chaos, malice, okay, all type of jealousy, envy, hate. So when you got all these things that it's not adding up, why people are hating on you for no reason, why people are just have this jealous bone in their body, or people feeling like, you know, you're envious of them or they're envious of you, and all this, you know, when you're not moving with the sound of love or the sound of belief, you're walking around with blinded belief, you're walking around with ego, you're walking around, okay, with people with a false sense of who they are, and you know, the math ain't mathing for them either. You know, that's when you're gonna have a lot of betrayal. You're gonna have a lot of people that aren't gonna be able to reflect on who they are and how good a person they really can become. Okay, they'll fall short to the burdens of their life, and unfortunately for you as a chosen one, you understand that you can't do that as well, because life is a good teacher, but also a great lesson is watching the actions of others and learning from them, because the devil came to forge war on all the pure souls. Okay, he came to crucify, okay, all the righteous. Understand that they're trying to crucify you in the spiritual realm, in the physical realm. So don't think for a second that these people won't go against you in the most way, and then things won't add up to you. But let me tell you guys something. If you harbor with God, if you harbor with other chosen ones, real chosen ones, we're living in dark times where other chosen ones are, you know, are coming against other chosen ones, and if they're not, they're falling for anything. So you guys got to be aware, and you guys have that unbreakable spirit. You know what I'm saying? That will soon, soon prevail from all the confusion, because there's a lot of confusion in this world. We're living in this crazy matrix where everybody's looking at everybody else. You know, you can almost smell, you're gonna smell misery in the air. Okay, so when the math isn't mathing, when you're doing good in life and certain people aren't happy for you, and the math isn't mathing for you, or you know what I'm saying, the people that you just met are giving you some type of sense of energy where you're feeling like, you know what, this isn't for me. Or when people ghost you, don't you hate, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that crazy when people ghost you for no reason and your math isn't math and you wonder why they ghosted you? You wonder why, why is this person just, because God is giving you another way. God is opening your eyes to show you that right now is not the time to be involving yourself with this person. Right? You need to control the situation more by understanding that God is in full control. So that's the only way, you can't, life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So understand that when things are happening, to you, they're not happening to you, they're happening for you. They're happening for you in God's plan. So, when you seem unfazed, when you seem unbothered, when you seem to feel like you can almost anticipate this. You can almost see the powers that be that are trying to leverage spiritual warfare upon your life when things aren't adding up. And I would like to say to you guys too, when it's not adding up, you guys, like I said, incubation is always is your recipe for greatness. Get into your dwelling place, repent, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be around a lot of people that are manipulating you. When people are around you and people are just massively manipulating you, the spiritual warfare, the Decepticons are at an all-time high, especially with the people that are being misled by the risen devil. Because we're living in a time where people are believing, or they're disbelieving, or they're believing in a false prophet. And then, it's so crazy. It's like the only really one that knows the truth is the real true chosen ones, the ones that really walk with the Most High, that seeks His word, that seeks His guidance. That when you're going through a lot of dark struggling, and the math isn't mathing, when you're going through everything, and that's another thing too, when you're going through, a dark time and the math isn't mathing and things aren't happening in your life, and you're going through turmoil and stuff like that, just understand the devil's trying to seep into your confidence. The devil's trying to seep into your confidence to make it seem like you can't do it, that you has your mind wrapped around these evil forces that will hinder you from moving forward in life. So when you have that undeniable nudge to move forward, and you really can't understand why something's pulling you back, it's because the devil is trying to pull you back. But the intuition of the universe is giving you the idea that you need to move forward in life. Okay, instead of standing still and whimpering about what's not going right in your life, you just need to just hearken to the voice, okay, and move forward as much as possible. Because and don't be trying to lick old wounds either. Don't be trying to lick old wounds. Sometimes things aren't adding up for a reason, because you need to close some doors. Some doors don't need to be opened anymore. Some doors, God has closed that door, and some guys close that door and open other new opportunities for you. So when the math isn't mathing, you just need to be having that unwavering spirit, that unwavering confidence that you can do it. And you reflect on how you've been and where you've been and where you're going, and you understand that God is for you, then nobody can be against you. So no matter, even if they try to be a supportive angel, or no matter if they try to feel like, oh, they're helping you out, or if you switch on their side, or people are just trying to drag you down, or the tables will turn. Don't get it twisted. The most profitable people understand that it's not about how fast you can get it, but it's how long you can sustain it. So it's not about how long you sustain this spiritual awokenness, or any of these gifts, or any of this. Is about how you can maintain and sustain it. Because when I tell you guys, the tables will turn. The good people and the righteous people will be on top at the end. And unfortunately, the unrighteous and the dirty and the filthy and the hyenas and the wolves won't be. And I'm so proud of everybody that hopped back on. Sorry about my inconsistency, but I just want to give you guys something so pure. I want to give you guys something real, because you guys gotta understand, God got you. If you guys made it this far, please put God got me, because you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. If you feel convicted and this is anointed and appointed in your direction, and you understand that if the math isn't mathing, don't worry, because the tables will turn in my favor, because God's favor ain't fair. But guess what? Them Decepticons is only gonna be laughing for so long, because joy is gonna come in the morning. So, and again, that's another phone call. And again, I could answer that phone call, but I'm gonna need to focus with you guys first. Okay, so stop caring about if the math is not mathing, or if you feel like your turn isn't, you're feeling like you're being dragged in the mud, or you gotta look at your response in your mirror, okay? You gotta look at and what are you telling yourself in the mirror? You need to look at yourself and say, I'm anointed and I'm appointed and I'm ready for whatever, because what the devil meant to hurt me, God meant to make me only stronger, okay? Because God only gives his most strong, his most powerful, his most strongest anointings to his most strongest individuals that he's given and chosen us to. You gotta understand. A lot of people want to be chosen. I understand. Just because you got views, just because you got money, just because you got clout, just doesn't mean anything. The tables will turn. Okay, the dark will come to light, and your evil ways will come to light. Whether it's jealousy, envy, egotistical ways, God, God giveth and God taketh. So understand that. Just because God giveth you something, he can take it away. So for the people that are guided, doing the right thing, God will give you certain things and reveal certain truths to you, that understand that the tables will turn, and the people that are trying to play you, they're not gonna be playing you for long. And I'm gonna be real. The people that doubted you, the people that didn't, the people that breadcrumbed you, or the people that didn't believe in you, that didn't believe in your worth, you know what? They're gonna be sitting from sidelines watching you winning, and unfortunately, because the math is gonna be adding up in your favor, God's favor ain't fair. And guess what? You're on the winning team. You're the MVP. You're the most valuable prophet. I need you guys to smash thumbs up and put I'm MVP if you guys know exactly what I'm telling you. Hallelujah. Thank you guys for everybody tuning in. Okay? You guys are oneness with the Lord, so don't think just because you have great expectations that things aren't adding up in God's favor, okay? He is the mastermind, and there's no boundaries, no lengths that he can't go through. So just because you have some old triggers, or you may have some people in your life, or you have some things, some emotional buttons that might be pushed, just understand that, things working in your favor, for your favor, because you're in God's favor. And understand that when you become who you say you are, you're gonna be dealing with a lot of hate. When you really believe in who you say you are, when you put God first, when you put the Most High first, everything else should be falling into place right after. Unfortunately, some things are gonna have to fall out of place for things to fall in line. Okay, it's your boy Trapanese, and hopefully this binds you guys' spirits in the right way. Hopefully you guys are bounded by the Lord. Stay prayed up, stay manifesting with the best. Try to be eating right, try to be living right. If anybody has anything, they want to reach out to me, like I said, Trapanese on all platforms, Trapanese, Beats, Beats, and yeah, that's on Instagram. I'm saying, if you guys want to reach out to me on my email's at the bottom too as well. Cash App, if you guys want Cash App donations. I will be starting shirts, Trapanese shirts for like $10, just low price. It might just be $11.11, just for, my chosen ones. It might just cost $11.11 each shirt, just to keep it going, but or I might just do some giveaways or something. I'm thinking about doing some giveaways, some Trapanese giveaways. I still gotta do some Trapanese giveaways. I really want to give back. So if you guys, when the math ain't mad yet, sometimes maybe you need to give back. Maybe you need to clean your spirit, because the world is not, what it does to you. The world is how you react to the world. And when you hold yourself accountable, whether it be you're sleeping with the devil, whether you're hanging out with the devil, or whether you're amusing the devil in your mind, it all adds up in time. So understand that, you may not be able to rekindle old broken relationships either, because they fall apart. Understand that, this is just part of the process, and that, if God's removing you from that thing, if God's not adding things up, maybe it's time for you to move on and seek refuge somewhere else. He's leading you every step. You just gotta be willing. God is only gonna help the willing, and the willing, and the version of your willingness will determine the version of the person that you become. So your strength and resilience, and how calm you stay, and will resonate. Hopefully this resonates with everybody. If this resonates with you too, watch it over again, send it to a friend, send this to your loved ones. But if you want peace, and you want prosperity, and you want all the fruits of your, that you've been able to manifest, and you've been able to harbor, through these hard times, then understand that, it's a sense of calmness, and knowing that God has the ultimate calculator in your life. God is, so when the power of controlling your emotions, power of controlling your mind, you got power of controlling your body through these hard times, understand that, we're living through a transfer, of energy, transferring of time. So love you guys. It's your boy Trap. Peace out.